Come hold me close, just let me know if you're here to.
Hello everyone, I am Cadet Yaeso and I will be the one who will give the introduction, some benefits and some challenges of sustainable development. So what is sustainable development? So sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So what does it mean? It means that the needs of people today can have an impact or affect the needs of future generations. So sustainable development seeks to have the needs of balance for economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection. It is often described as having three interconnected pillars. First, we have the economy. So it means the profit. It focuses on growth, innovation, and responsible business. So the benefit example is creates local jobs and fosters economic growth by investing in local resources and infrastructure. So one of the challenge for economy is lack of financial resources. We have many countries, especially the developing one, struggle with sufficient funding to support sustainable development initiatives. And number two, we have society, the people, focuses on equity, social well-being, and community needs. Example of benefit is it improves access to education, healthcare, and public services, enhancing overall quality of life. So one of the challenges for the society is weak governance and corruption. This is very applicable to the Philippines. So poor governance, the corruption, and the bureaucratic hurdles can delay or undermine projects and reduce the effectiveness of international aid. Because of corruption, we cannot create our projects, we cannot continue doing things that can develop our country. So lastly, we have the environment, or it means the planet. So focuses on conservation, the preservation, the resource management, and also the climate. So one of the benefit is reduces pollution and environmental impact, leading to cleaner air and water, and conservation of natural resources. And the challenge for the environment is environmental and resource pressures. So the overuse of natural resources, how we abuse it, environmental degradation, and the impacts of climate change threaten progress and require urgent coordination action. So a very good example for this is cutting the trees in order for us to create some houses. So the long-term perspective for this is to ensure that the progress today does not harm the prospects of future generations. Sustainable development is about creating a better quality for life for everyone, now and in the future, by integrating or using these three pillars in decision making and policy. And that's all, sir. Thank you.
Stability and sustainability. Stability means maintaining balance and resisting sudden change. In development or environmental terms, it's about keeping systems like economies, societies, and ecosystems steady and predictable over time. Example, a stable government ensures laws and policies don't change abruptly. Sustainability means meeting present needs without compromising future generations' ability to meet theirs. It's about long-term health, not just staying steady, but making sure resources and systems can endure and regenerate. Example, using renewable energy sources so future generations also have energy. In short, stability is balance and resistance to disruption, while sustainability is a long-term survival and responsible management. Model of Global Sustainable Development. Three pillars model: economic for prosperity, social for people, environmental for planet. Sustainable development happens when these three are balanced. Donut Economics by Kate Raworth. Think of a donut. The whole represent areas where people's needs aren't met, like poverty and hunger. And the outer edge is the ecological ceiling, like climate change and biodiversity loss. The goal is to stay within the donut, meeting all human needs without overshooting planetary boundaries. Circular economic model. Moving away from take, make, waste towards a cycle of reuse, recycling, and regeneration. Products are designed to be reused, repaired, and eventually recycled into new products. UN Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs, a global framework of 17 goals like ending poverty, clean energy, climate action, adopted by all UN member states to guide development through the year 2030.
The Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs of the United Nations evolved from decades of global effort toward that sustainable growth. After 1972, Stockholm Conference raised awareness of environmental issues. The 1992 Earth Summit in Rio formally introduced the Sustainable Development through Agenda 21. Building on this, the UN launched the Millennium Development Goals or MDGs in 2000, targeting poverty, education, and health by 2015. So recognizing the needs for a broader and more inclusive approach, world leaders at the 2012 Rio Plus 20 conference agreed to develop new goals. This led to the adoption of the 17 SDGs in September 2015. Under the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Developments aiming to address global challenges like poverty and inequality, climate change, and peace of all nations by 2030.
The 17 Sustainable Development Goals set by the United Nations in 2015. So, it's intended to be achieved by 2030. These goals aim to address global challenges such as poverty, inequality, climate change, and peace. So, the first is no poverty. The goal is end poverty in all its form everywhere. This goal aims to eradicate extreme poverty, people living on less than $1.90 a day, and reduce the proportion of people living in the poverty according to national definitions. It also focuses on providing social protection system and ensuring equal access to resources. So the second is zero hunger. This goal ends hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. It targets eliminating hunger, doubling agriculture productivity, ensuring access to safe, nutritious food year-round, and supporting small-scale farmers. It also encourages sustainable food production system and resilient agricultural practice. Third is good health and well-being. This goal ensures healthy lives and promote well-being at all ages. It aims to reduce maternal mortality and epidemics like AIDS and malaria, lower premature deaths from non-communicable diseases, and ensure universal health coverage including vaccines and medicines.
So, fourth is quality education. This goal is about making sure that everyone, no matter their backgrounds, has access to good education. It promotes fairness and learning opportunities, supports lifelong learning for people of all age, and aims to improve the quality of schools, teachers, and learning materials. The focus is also in making education more inclusive, especially for girls, people with disabilities, and those from poor communities. Fifth, gender equality. This goal aims to end discrimination, and violence against women and girls. Everywhere it pushes for equal rights and opportunities in education, works, and leadership. Empowering women and girls leads to stronger families, communities, and economies. It also works to eliminate harmful practices like child marriage. 6. Clean water and sanitation. This goal focuses on making sure that everyone has access to safe drinking water and proper sanitation facilities like toilets. It also promotes the sustainable management of water resources, such as protecting rivers, lakes, and groundwater from pollution and overuse. Access to clean water and sanitation is essential for health, dignity, and economic development. 7. Affordable and clean energy. This goal aims to provide affordable, reliable, and sustainable energy to everyone, especially in rural and development areas. It encourages the use of renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power to reduce pollution and fight climate change. Affordable energy also helps support business, hospitals, schools, and homes.
So the number 8 is decent work and economic growth. Encourage sustainable economic development by promoting policies that support job creation, entrepreneurship, decent working condition, and labor rights for all. Number 9. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Focuses on building reliable infrastructure, advancing sustainable industries, and encouraging innovation, especially in developing countries, to drive inclusive economic growth. Number 10. Reduce inequalities. Aims to reduce disparities in income and opportunities both within and between countries by addressing discrimination in ensuring equal access to resources and supporting inclusive social, economic, and political participation. Number 11 is sustainable cities and communities. Seeks to create urban areas that are inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable by improving housing, public transport, waste management, and disaster preparedness.
Responsible consumption and production. Responsible consumption and production means using resources carefully and making less waste. It asks factories to pollute less and people to buy only what they need. This helps to protect the nature and save resources for the future. Climate action. Climate action aims to urgently combat climate change and its impact by reducing emission, promoting renewable energy, and helping communities adapt to extreme weather. It stresses the need for global cooperation, innovation, and education to protect the planet and secure the sustainable future. Life below water. Life below water focuses on protecting oceans and marine life from threats like pollution, overfishing, and climate change. It promotes sustainable use of marine resources, conservation of ecosystems like coral reefs, and reducing ocean pollution to keep ocean healthier and productive.
15. Life on land. Forests, deserts, and biodiversity are crucial for sustaining life on Earth. Protecting ecosystem helps combat climate change, food insecurity, and species extinction. Sustainable management of land ensure future generation inherits a healthy planet. 16. Peace, justice, and strong institution. Peaceful society need fair law, strong institution, and access to justice for everyone. Corruption, violence, and injustice prevents people from living safe, fulfilling lives. Building transparent government empowers citizens and strengthens democracy. 17. Partnership for the goals. Global challenges requires cooperation between countries, businesses, and communities. Partnership help share knowledge, technology, and financial resource to achieve all the sustainable development goals. Working together ensure no one is left behind in building a better world.
Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs are set of 17 goals established by United Nations to address global challenges. These goals aim to provide the lives of people around the world and protect the environment by 2030. Each goal focuses on important issues such as ending poverty, ensuring access to equality education, promoting gender equality, providing clean water and sanitation. The SDGs encourage countries to work together to achieve this target for a better future. The SDG also emphasize the importance of sustainable practice. This means using resources wisely so that future generation can benefit too. For example, one goal aims to combat climate change, while another focuses on responsible consumption and production. By working towards these goals, countries and communities can relate a healthier, more equitable world where everyone the opportunity to thrive.
One of the most important sustainable development goals is climate action because it affects all other goals and the future of the planet. Climate change brings stronger storms and floods that destroy homes, farms, schools, and hospitals, making it harder to end poverty, hunger, and inequality. Without urgent action to protect the environment, progress in education, health, and economic growth can be quickly undone by natural disasters. Climate action is essential because it secures the foundation for a safer, healthier, and more sustainable world for future generations.